delicate, a little bit of fun, a little bit of did you hear about, a little bit of run, a little bit of delicate, a little bit of bad, a little bit of well I never, a little bit of that. It takes so much to be a lady. 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 To be a lady. A little bit spicy, a little bit of cute, a little bit of oh he's charming, a little bit of brute, a little bit of my place, a little bit of yours, a little bit of what a weekend, a little bit of war. It takes so much to be a lady.
Welcome to the Sulk stream, everybody. I'm your host, Incredible Sulk, and I hope you guys are doing good tonight. Are my levels good? Is my sound good? Am I quiet? It doesn't matter. I'll figure out this audio thing soon enough. Maybe I should talk to Hammy. He's got bad audio too. Thanks for coming. It is a Thursday in October, and we're doing underground warfare tonight. A interesting subject. Look, with all the drones going around, we're going to war. We're going to war. Everybody knows that, right? Everyone can understand that war is just around the corner, and it's probably going to be pretty big and pretty bad. I don't think this is a good thing by any stretch, but it's kind of about time. It kind of seems like it's coming. So get ammo. But we're going to be talking about underground warfare, where you hide from drones and where you can take on large armies because everyone's funneled down to one person at a time where you can just shoot them. So, yeah, I think it's going to be applicable. It's not really applicable here in Florida, but in other places, certainly. I don't know of many tunnels in Florida besides under Disney. And, yeah, but they're out there. They're out there. So thanks for coming. Yeah, get comfy, get cozy, grab an air canister or something like that. Grab a weapon. Always have a weapon next to you. That's important. Anyways. Yeah. If you're working, keep working. And if you are driving, please continue to drive safely. Get home safely. And, yeah, do all those things. I'm the Incredible Sulk. This is the Sulk stream. And, this is called Will World War III be fought underground? Enjoy.
Looking at the current state of warfare and think to yourself, that looks much too pleasant and enjoyable. If that's you, then don't worry, because the future
That's what I think too. It looks so comfy.
could be potentially a lot worse, because World War III might be fought underground. But this isn't just some random
Silvis, thank you. Thank you, Silvis.
The United States.
He says 7 people tonight, John. I'm happy for you. Maybe you'll break double digits. 11 or 12, perhaps. But we'll get there one day. One day. Probably not for a while, but one day.
2020, specifically on training soldiers in subterranean fighting and building out complex underground facilities here in the States. So what makes fighting underground so terribly difficult? Why does it seem to be the next frontier of warfare? What strategies are troops training on to prepare for that kind of fighting? And how are soldiers supposed to film TikTok dances in uniform if the lighting sucks while tunnel fighting?
You bring your own lights. What are you talking about? Right? Don't they bring... There's always TikTok fights coming from battlegrounds and stuff, and, like, the enemy's seeing it. Like, the Chinese are looking at it and be like, oh, I know exactly where they are. Okay, we're going to send the drones over there. Doesn't seem like a good idea.
Subscribe button and let's talk about it. Like a teenager walking past the Victoria's Secret at the mall, fighting underground is pretty hard. But there are 2 reasons why fighting underground...
Is he speaking into a magazine? I can see the lavalier on the backside of that and the rubber band. I mean, it's kind of clever that you're using a magazine as a microphone. So I'm going to let it roll. I'm going to let that roll.
Is even a thing. Number
I'm
one,
just gonna let that roll.
basically every city and town in any moderately developed region is going to have some kind of underground section. It could be simple drainage pipes. It could be underground
Not in Florida. Not in Florida.
utility
There's too much water here. There's too much water here.
pathways. It could be full-on military infrastructure. But unless you are fighting a literal tribe that lives in
Do your bath salts? I don't have bath salts. I mean, I actually do have bath salts, but it's like magnesium bath salts. I don't think they're going to get me high, but I could try smoking them. I think they might just kill me, though. Which, okay, fine. I guess that's kind of getting high.
mud, there is
Kind
going to
of.
be some aspect of the terrain in an urban area that's under the dirt. And number two, if you are a country that would struggle to fight the United States Air
Backgrounds.
Force, aka
Whoops.
every country
Background says there's 12 right now, you dick. Talking to Selvis. Well, there's 14, but that's on Rumble. So you guys don't see like X and like YouTube, and there's 19.
on Earth, digging a hole underground
I don't know where everybody is. They'll show up, I'm sure.
is a way to counter that. It took weeks of operational buildup and shaping operations.
Those aren't the fun bath salts. No, those are her literal salts for the bathtub. And I don't know why you need to. She'll come home from the beach and take a salt bath. Like you just got out of the ocean. You just got out of the ocean. It's the same stuff. It is literally the same stuff.
in order to take out just 3 military targets in Iran. So you can imagine that if they decided they wanted to fight an entire war down there, it would be significantly harder. Fighting underground basically levels the playing field. There's no air support, no calling in artillery, no missiles, satellites, or tanks. An engagement range.
Sure, but you can name. I mean, like one guy with a pistol, right? You send the small. They did this in Vietnam. You send the smallest guy in, right? And he's got like a 1911, right? And if he dies, it doesn't matter. He wasn't gonna have a good life anyway. I know it's harsh, but it's true. If you're like a 5'6" man, or like even shorter than that, you're a good tunnel rat. You're gonna be a good tunnel rat to fight the Viet Cong and stuff. But you might not want to come out of that tunnel. You'll take as many out as you can with you. But like honestly, when you come back to that daylight, you're just like, I'm still small. I'm small. I don't want to make fun of them, but it's just too easy. I mean, like, what are they going to do? Fight me? They could shoot me, I guess.
Range. So it doesn't even matter if you can equip your army with fancy targeting.
He also had a grenade, right? Which is like, okay, you're in a tunnel, but like, where are you going to hide from your own grenade? You're going to throw it around a corner? What if there are no corners? A grenade just doesn't seem all that helpful. But maybe. Viet Cong tunnels, sure. But underground cities, like underneath cities where there's like, I don't think there's like a lot of places to hide. Maybe a grenade will do well. Maybe. I mean, what's the worst thing that can happen? You might as well bring it with you. Might as well have 2 or 3 grenades. Just in case you need to like martyr yourself. Which would be pretty awesome, right? One in each hand, like that, and you're just like, get out of here, and then you let go, and then you're just like, ha ha, you smoking a cigarette, obviously. And then, I don't know, you say something cool. I can't think of anything cool to say, but, like, you think of something cool.
Computers that aim for you.
Go there with me. Imagine that with me, right? You're, like, fighting off, just like Starship Troopers. He had, like, the mini nuke and shit, right? That'd be good. I don't know why they don't have the technology to like remote detonate that, but in this scenario, they didn't. They can fly across the galaxy. Can't remote detonate grenades.
It also doesn't matter if you brought 100 people to take out an objective or just 10, because you ain't fitting more than 2.
Selva says, I'm 5'5", and yes, I was often the guy lowered into the spider holes when I was in the jungle as a contractor. Well, maybe you shouldn't make fun of my numbers. How about that?
2 people at a time down that doorway. There's no flame.
You said there's only 7 people. Now there's more than that. So maybe we should just call it a truce. Can we call it a truce, Selvis? Can we do that?
The objective with superior numbers. There's one way in, one way out.
Willem Dafoe did it? Did what? What, he was like a tunnel rat? He went down into like tunnels and shot Viet Cong? Did he do that? Or what are you talking about?
And the guy on defense has a huge home team advantage.
I'm not a math guy.
It's also
I'm not, Rabbit, I'm not going to sit here and be like, I'm a math guy. I'm not a math guy. I'm the furthest thing from math. I'm not a mather, you know?
really hard to figure out what the physical extent of where we're fighting actually
You hired Indian bot farmers for you? Well, thanks.
is.
Thank you.
Normally, troops can get their eyes on an objective
I sent you some Nikes with a 3-inch lift.
from there. But if you don't have the
So we're helping each other out, right? We're helping each other out. I think they were made in India, but I can't be sure.
prints of where you plan on actually fighting, you're kind of fucked in that region. In October 1978, a tunnel was discovered right under the DMZ between North and South Korea. It was 1.1 miles long, 6.5 feet wide, and 6.5 feet tall. It was cut through bedrock, 240 feet below ground, which would have made it completely
Damn, that's a
impenetrable
deep-ass
at the
tunnel.
time, and today, only vulnerable to the biggest bombs that we have.
That's a deep-ass tunnel.
The purpose was to conduct a surprise attack on Seoul, and best Korea would have been able to flood imperialist puppet Korea with 30,000 heavily armed troops per hour. By now, it's estimated that North Korea has somewhere between 5,000 and
Rabbit says, if you get porn bots, that's me. I got a weird home life. Porn bots, huh? Like, what's a porn bot? I know there's those advertisements and stuff like that, but, like, are they going to be, like, AI spun up to, like, give me compliments and stuff? Because even when AI gives me compliments, I'm not very comfortable with that. So I make my AI talk down to me and like really hurt my feelings and stuff, because that's the only way I can get an erection, right? If they really cut me down.
8,000 underground facilities just
why I married
for
Jess.
the military. These include everything
why I
from
married Jess.
bunkers, missile storage, command centers, and public broadcast stations, so the propaganda lady can keep spreading.
This is what she wears. This is what she wears. And like, dude, wouldn't it be better optics if you had like a smoking hot Korean chick? I know they're there, right? But no, you have this old lady that might just be Kim Jong-un, Kim Jong-il, whatever, whoever it is now, in a pink kimono. I can't tell the difference. They look pretty similar. Am I afraid that one of the Kims is going to come down on me? Not really. He's pretty far away. I don't think he watches the show. But he could. He could. He has a Steam account. I know that. He's the only guy in the country with a Steam account. And so he's probably playing, I don't know, Fortnite or something. Doing something.
Rumors like that Kim Jong-un can jerk off without using his hands. But those are just the
Rabbit says, that bitch, I'd wear that right now. It looks comfy as fuck. Okay, well, I'm not saying it doesn't look comfy. It does. I'm just saying about optics, right? You go to like a Mexican weather channel and you're like, oh my God. Oh my God. But you go to Korea and you get this lady. Yeah, hold on. You get that whole, yeah, there we go. You get this lady. And then your politics change because humans are animals, right? And so just naturally we're going to be like, I don't think North Korea are good people. I don't think they're good guys. However, you go to Mexico and you're like, you know what? Maybe we should let the Mexicans in. Maybe we should let the Mexicans just flood into our country. You know, they're not all bad at the Home Depot. You know, you pick a couple up and then they help you do labor and stuff like that. But those North Koreans, they seem shifty. Those shifty Koreans.
The lady can keep spreading rumors like that Kim Jong-un can jerk off without using his hands. But those are
It's not called jerking off though. It's just willing yourself to orgasm, which he might be able to do. That's not even magical or anything like that. If you have like the ability, like if you don't jerk off for a couple months, you can will yourself to orgasm, and it's not even that hard. You just have to waistband that thing and just fill it up. It's not that hard to do. And this, maybe, I don't know. I don't know the guy. If I had a chance to have dinner with Kim Jong-un is his name, right? I'd do it. I'd be like, what's up? What do you do up there? What's North Korea about? I don't know. I don't watch the news. I'm not heavily following I'm not Henry Kissinger here, all right? I don't really care. I know there was a war a while back. I wasn't a part of it. I didn't know anybody a part of it. You probably killed a lot of Americans, or your dad did, or his dad did. It's a long time ago, you know. I'm not holding a grudge or anything like that. I know, like, the British still hold grudges over, like, the American Revolution. They are really still salty about that. If you ever talk to a British person, they really still very much dislike Americans because they lost a war hundreds of years ago. Like, fucking calm down, all right? And focus on the problems you're having now, okay? You're getting overrun by Pakistanis. The Americans are not your issue. We are not. Be mad at the Pakistanis. They are. But they still want to feel snooty. And they don't like the French either. But to be fair, no one does. No one likes the French. They suck.
They
just suck.
Not even including civilian ones like underground subways, which North Korea famously has plenty of.
He's singing songs about being Ronry, so Ronry. Nah, I think that's just a movie. But, like, I bet you he saw that movie, and I bet you he thought it was hilarious. Because why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? And he probably gets all the American media. He's like, I'm doing research on the enemy, and he's just sitting there with popcorn, like, giggling. He's all chubby and stuff like that, playing, like, Battlefield and shit. How'd you get it earlier? State secret.
During the Syrian civil war, rebel groups would dig tunnels underneath.
That shit's coming out tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah, I'm probably going to get that.
Government facilities to burst out of them like the birth scene from Alien. China has constructed up to 3,100 miles of underground military facilities, which has been nicknamed the Underground Great Wall, which kind of doesn't make sense as a name to me. Walls don't really work underground, but does poke fun at ethnically based stereotypes, which we can all agree is just good family fun. You can't get...
Yeah. Classic racism is always fun. And look, is it racism if it's towards, like, people you're technically at war with? Is it still racism then? Like, we're not friendly with the North Koreans. So if I make a North Korean joke about them being all ching-chongy and yellow-skinned and can't see well or drive well, am I being racist? No. They're technically enemies. They're an enemy state, so I can't be racist towards them. So go ahead and shut up. Shut up about that.
Mad at me for calling it that because that's what the Chinese are calling it.
So tomorrow's going to be a sick day? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I don't care. I could do that. I don't even have to call in sick. I won't show up. And then they're going to be like, where's John? I doubt they're even going to do that, though. I doubt they're going to be, where's John? I think they're just going to be like, oh, John's not here. Even then, I kind of doubt it.
I would have probably still called it that anyway.
I thought.
China's also been constructing underground sections for certain civilian airports to provide shelter.
Thought says I don't think he laughed. I bet he's killed at least 4 henchmen just to blow off steam and a child. I don't know him like that, dude. But like, if you had the power just to kill people, I'd be like, ooh, maybe it's fun. But like, I don't think I would do that because then if you just killed people just willy-nilly, like, whenever you wanted, like you woke up on the wrong side of the bed and you killed your butler or something, I think you get a bad rap. I think you just get a bad rap. And you don't want to do that. But I don't know. Maybe he does. Maybe he doesn't. We don't get any news out of there. Did you see that old lady? I'm not listening to her.
For fighter jets, which we've seen the importance of with Russia over and over losing aircraft.
I bet Frozen has his number. Yeah, I mean, like, they're probably cousins or something.
With overhead cover.
Probably.
Russia still has the massive network of underground military facilities from the Soviet times. Same with most former...
I want to buy a bunker. I want to buy, like, an old missile silo, an old bunker, and, like, build out my house in it. Have you seen those? Have you seen those old bunkers, those like missile silos that people like make into houses and stuff? And they're in the middle of fucking nowhere. They're in the middle of nowhere, right? And then you put a couple couches in there, a TV, there's a pool table. One guy was cooking acid in his. He bought it and he was like, I'm just going to make as much acid as I possibly can. And he like was really pumping out a lot of acid. And he had like strippers in there and shit. He was loaded already. He didn't need to make acid, but he was like, I'm really good at making acid. So I'm going to make tons of acid too and then sell that. Even though I have a bunker. And I stuffed it full of strippers, right? And I put them on acid. It's weird times down here. It's weird times. I don't know why. You just have acid, dude. You have enough acid. Like you can fill this thing with acid. That's enough acid for eternity. That's all the acid you need. But he's like, no, I need like 55-gallon drums of acid. I need enough acid to like put the country under, dude. Like actually make everybody, just give everyone a drop and then everyone's high forever. But yeah, he was something. He was something else.
USSR, including the Baltic states, or former Warsaw Pact and Poland. And of course, the tunnel fighting between Israel and Hamas has been of particular importance in how the conflict's been playing out.
Hey, Renee's.
Whether it's
hey,
an entire
Lucas.
underground hangar.
You guys sending nudes to each other yet? You guys sending nudes to each other yet?
Cramped pipeline. Whenever the next big one comes, troops are going to have
No
to
judgment
fight where
here.
the sun don't shine. So how do they plan to
I
do
got
it?
no judgment
That's the
here.
first question that I want to ask.
Thought says North Korea is facing a horrible economic depression at present. Oh, completely unlike the United States. I'm sorry. Have you gone and like tried to buy a car or a house or like food or anything like that? Like you see people like walking around as zombies in like Philadelphia, like all cranked on fentanyl and stuff. So, okay, fine. They're having a horrible economic depression. We're not doing so hot over here either. All right. And we don't even know what they're up to. Like they got a pretty good blockade about information leaving that country. Yeah, there's probably some shitty things going on there. I really would be surprised if there wasn't. But let's not act like everything's all peachy keen over here. It's not. It's really not. We're about to go to a civil war. We're about to go to a world war, right? With Taiwan and fucking Ukraine and Iran. Everyone's mad at everyone right now. All right? And people are gearing up for some bullshit. So, yeah, maybe everyone's like, oh, things are very expensive. If that's it, if that's all that's going on, it sounds like a pretty nice place. That's all I'm saying. And if like everyone's getting oppressed and stuff like that, maybe they are. They probably are. But they're Asians. They're naturally oppressed. They oppress themselves. That's why they're not happy. You ever see a happy Asian? Neither have I. Watch Daywave. There's one Asian guy on the show. Have you ever seen him happy? No, dude. He's always like sad or like sick to his stomach or like just depressed because he's Asian. I don't know. We feed him weird things and stuff like that and laugh at him and call him gay and stuff. I know I'm part of it. I know I'm part of it. I'm like you're gay. Eat that. Eat all those eggs. You see, he did it. I'm part of that. Don't get me wrong, but I don't want to be on that side. I want to be on the making fun of people side. I want to be the bully side. If it's between the bullies and like the victims of the bullies, I'm a team bully 100% of the time. I am team bully 100% of the time. Okay? That's who I choose to side with. So there.
Because how do you even see anything? Visibility is going to be entirely determined on
Hog Dog says ching chong bing bong. Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment.
whatever artificial lighting is available, operational, and actively turned on. One of the simplest ways to disorient your enemies underground.
Thought says, oh, he definitely does. Do you think Kim Jong-un has a good rap? I don't fucking know. You're asking the wrong dude, Thought. You're asking the wrong... You think I follow the North Koreans really closely? No. You think I'm really up to date on world politics? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I barely know what like Royce and Pessy are talking about most of the time. Some weird obscure video game that I would never even hear of if I didn't sit down and like hop on this call. No. No. I have no idea what's going on in North Korea. I want to keep it that way. I would love to keep it that way. You know what I want to know about? I want to know about what's happening within an hour's walk of me right now. If I can walk there within an hour, sure, tell me about it. If I can't, I don't fucking care. I don't care. You know, it has nothing to do. Maybe a drive, an hour's drive. How about that? That really expands the circle. But even then, that's too much. Then I'm getting like SpaceX and like stuff at Disney. I don't care about that. No, we're doing the walking. We're doing the walking. If I can walk there in an hour, go ahead and tell me about it. If I can't, I don't care. It doesn't affect me. And sure, maybe North Korea is going to like send a nuke all the way over. Or Israel or Iran or whatever. But like, it's beyond an hour away. So, if a nuke comes down on my head, I'll look up. And the last 10 seconds of my life, I'll be like, I wonder where that's from. And then my life is over. That's a good life. That's a positive life, right? I was in my lane. I was moisturized. I was minding my own fucking business. Everyone would be a lot better off if we did that, right? I was talking to an Uber driver today, and every person he has in his cab, he makes them write down something in this little journal and stuff, right? And he's all like, I've had like 1,800 people sign that and say something. Only one guy said something political, and he said, fuck Trump. And I was like, wow, that really says a lot. That really, out of so many people, only one guy said anything political, and it was about fuck Trump. Somebody who he had never met, somebody who would never read this, somebody who is thousands of miles away. I mean, I know he lives in Florida, but like, he might as well be 1,000 miles. But you're focusing on the wrong shit. Why are you focusing on that? Something that really doesn't affect you all that much. Sure, the president affects you, but like, I mean, gas prices affect you way more. And is Trump responsible for that? Probably in a roundabout way, sure, I guess. Food prices affect you way more. Again, maybe in a roundabout way he does. But like, look, say fuck gas prices, and you'll get so many more people on your side and be like, yeah, dude, that shit's bullshit. I don't even know how expensive gas is right now. I don't look. I just... Feed my car, please. I'm just saying, all this psychosis, all this psychotic behavior from people is coming because like they're learning about things that are so far away that don't really affect them. They're actually so disconnected from like the area that they're in, the community that they're in. They can name Trump all day long, right? They don't know who their local... I don't know who my local mayor is either, so I'm, glass houses. But you get what I'm saying. People don't mind their fucking business.
Ground is to literally just turn the lights off.
Rabbit says, I think John is telling us to do eco-terrorism. No. No.
Vision is an obvious answer to that. However, modern night vision works
Rabbit, I want to be where the people are.
by amplifying ambient light, which you typically have from the moon, stars, or the billboards for the porno shops on the interstate. If you have
a lot of porno shops in Florida. Yeah, no, what I'm saying is like, you can look at the news, you can look at fucking a Citizen or whatever, and you can look for bad news all day long, and you'll get it. Look at Twitter. You'll get bad news all day long. And I think all that does is just kind of like fuck with you. I think it just makes your life worse. And so I don't think people know to like disregard things and be like, Oh, well. And so people, like trans people, they're like, I can't go to Florida because they're hunting trans people in Florida. I'm like, is there a place I sign up to do that? Because I haven't heard of that. I don't, are there posses going around? Because I'll do it. I'll hop on that posse and I'll be like, okay, let's go get them. Right? I'll rack a shotgun. Just because it seems very nostalgic to me. But yeah, that's not actually happening. But they see it on Reddit. They hear it and stuff like that. And they equate weird. I'm just saying that a lot of people have this weird psychosis going on in their head about like the dangers that the world holds. And it's like, it doesn't apply to you. It doesn't apply to you. This is the same thing they do with like climate change. Oh, look, there's a really bad forest fire 1,000,000 miles away. That must be climate change. There was a storm another 1,000,000 miles away. That's also climate change. We should really do something about climate. I'm going to start biking everywhere because I'm worried about my CO2 and all that shit. I'm going to jump off a bridge because me being alive creates too much CO2. Dude, ignore it. It is so far. Okay, you driving your gay little VW bug around is not contributing to climate change. I'm sorry, it is not. I know you want to think you're important. You're not. You're making yourself crazy. You're making yourself absolutely crazy. Chill. There's no chill left in the morning. In the world. I don't know why I said morning. I don't know. I don't know why I said that. Chill.
Happen to be in an outdoor setting. Underground, that's not a thing. So whatever light bleed.
Dan Snot says your e-bike is not good for the environment, Sean. Good! I'm going to throw it in the ocean when I'm done with it. Battery and all. You think I care? I don't give a fuck. Where do you think that battery came from? They dug it out of the cobalt mines in Africa and stuff. And, a little 10-year-old kid probably died to get that cobalt out. Good riddance. You think I'm giving it back to the planet. That's all I'm doing. I'll throw it in a lake. I don't care.
That you do have is what you got. You can use infrared lighting.
Lucas says breakfast 9 on the mind. That was a good joke.
The one that comes out of
that was
your
a good
laser
joke. Somebody said breakfast 10 today, and I did not think that was funny.
Rifle, or the one built into most NVGs these days. And these are great if the people you're fighting don't have night vision.
I want NVGs. I want like good solid NVGs. They're expensive.
Even cheap knockoff digital night vision, they'll be able to see you coming, and you'll basically have a target.
And the thick rubber tires, where did they come from? Trees that they chopped down and then made into tires. Yeah. And the sap, the rubber and stuff like that. And like there's palm oils and stuff like that. I hope they burned down a forest and killed orangutans and put one's head on a pike to warn the other orangutans. Fuck those orangutans, right? They're only good for palm oil worker prostitutes. If you guys remember that episode, like holy shit, dude. Palm oil workers banging an orangutan right now in the jungles in Indonesia. Right now. Breaking the back on an orangutan. Guarantee you. Right this instant.
Painted directly
as we
between
speak.
Your eyes. The latest night vision you'll find dudes carrying does...
Rabbit says, fucking clip it. Dude, he's here. He's clipping it all. He records everything. He does. I need to get another external hard drive because I got too much. I almost have like 2 terabytes of shows on this by now.
Integrated thermal imaging, but the majority of troops don't have that.
1.3, something like that.
And they also drain batteries faster than your mom can drain a dick. Right now, the official
Lucas says I get discounts on nods. What kind of discount?
Strategy on this, according to the Army, is that if you got issued thermals...
Virgie can probably get some. You might be right.
You're going in the breach. And if you don't, I kid you not, wait for
Critical Thought says, what the fuck? Critical Thought, were you not here for that episode? Were you not here for that episode? Were you not here for that episode? About the orangutan that they shaved and put makeup on and chained it to a floor in a bamboo hut. And then like 15 palm oil workers would come in and absolutely run the rails off of that thing. Just like that, because it was like the village prostitute. That's what they did. They got drunk and they had sex with an orangutan. Recently. I mean, relatively recently, like 10 years ago, something like that. But like, yeah, they're doing it. I bet they just got another orangutan. I mean, there's plenty of them, right? I think the orangutan liked it. She got bananas and stuff.
Buddy who has thermals to get strapped because
Right?
he forgot to clear a corridor properly. I can only figure they picked up that tactic from that one old Call of Duty mission. Thermals, of course, are
Dan Snot says, nice. Right, nice.
mostly useful on a helmet mount. And in order to have a helmet mount,
20% on ARNVG's dual tubes. Okay, so what's that come out to?
you need a helmet. But in certain situations, you might have to have
Thought says, I'm so glad I wasn't, and I hate that you just told me that. Yeah, it's a thing. They shaved an orangutan, slapped a wig and some makeup on it, and chained it to the floor in like some dingy bamboo hut in the middle of a sweaty jungle. And then just one like Indonesian palm oil guy after another just plowed their seed into this poor orangutan. I think they freed it, and now it's living its best life in some zoo somewhere. I mean, I bet that orangutan was a fucking drug addict, though, right? Probably asking for it. Maybe she had a bad relationship with her orangutan dad. I don't know.
get off. The Army states that it expects troops are going to have to
20% on 9K. Do the math. No! I'm not doing the math. Okay, so 20% of 10K is $2,000. So 1,000 less than that is math.
squeeze into areas that you cannot wear a helmet or any kind of...
Now it goes by Lizzo. Ew. No way. No way Indonesian dudes are banging Lizzo, dude. There's no fucking way. Come on. That's disgusting. Now, an orangutan, a shaved orangutan with a blonde wig and lipstick on it, looking like Louie from the Jungle Book. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
Or kit just to get through.
I want to be like you.
In the official manual, it states that soldiers will have to fight in
Sick!
tunnels with nothing but a pistol and a flashlight. Vietnam
1800
style.
1800
Instead of a 1911
It's not 1800K.
Marlboro
All
Red.
right, it's not. Dan Snot, you're worse at math than I am.
We're going to be sending kids in with an M17 and a geek bar.
Hell yeah. Send me in. Send me in. Except for the that M17. That shit's going to go off without. But I'll hit the geek bar. I got a 365 I'll go in with. It goes off when I pull the trigger. That thing's dangerous. Sick, but dangerous.
And those little...
Aren't they selling those for like $200 now? Oof. I might want to get one. Just to keep it in the safe. You know? Just to keep it in the safe, just so, you know, take it to the range every once in a while. I'm not going to carry it, but like, damn, that's pretty sick.
sections you'll have to squeeze into are called Category 1 systems. Think
Dan Snot says, wait, math sucks. Math is for gaytards. And congratulations for being gay, Dan Snot. Math, because you math. It's for gays and Asians, and frozen Asians.
caves, tunnels, the kind of places that you'd smuggle drug lords back and forth across the American border. Category
Or you know, orangutan prostitutes. There's probably some sort of tunnel they go through, too.
2 are going to be things like subway systems, underground parking decks, sewers, or electrical substations. Things that would actually have walls and ceilings, but aren't designed to fight in. They serve some other purpose, and we just happen to be down there. Category
Okay, Thought says, like if 90% of a jury writes yes on a slip of paper asking, are you glad the victim is dead, the person should get off. Okay. I mean, I don't see a huge problem with that. But, like, as long as the jury's not women, because, you know, women don't have the best judgment in the world.
3 are going to be your dedicated military facilities.
don't.
So think bunkers, command stations, barracks, that kind of idea. And each have their own unique risks and challenges if you decide you want to fight in one. Category 1 is the tunnel crawling nightmare with booby traps and VC ready to stick you with a bayonet on the end of their
Rabbit says to have a gun that goes off when it hit the butt against the table would be a fun party trick. Yeah, but, like, I mean, you don't know who you're gonna kill, right? You could kill the orangutan, and then everyone's gonna be mad, right? Because I'm sure a couple of those guys loved that orangutan, loved it, right? Wanted to marry it, put a little veil over it.
Chinese SKS. Category
Still
2,
on the
there'll
orangutan.
be a lot of weird
Like a year later, like how long ago did we do that episode? That was a while back.
and inconvenient spaces that were either not designed for people to actually pass through or only a very limited number of persons or workers wearing protective gear. That last part's important because one stray round in a steam tunnel or a wrong step in an active sewer will be a very bad day for everyone involved. Observe this official DoD publication's highly detailed illustration of a Category 2 area. Wow.
Okay.
It feels like I am
It looks like a subway.
actually there.
Okay, so like some intern did this in like Blender in like an hour. Tops. Tops. Maybe 15 minutes. I can knock this out in Blender, and I suck at Blender. But really, you have military money, you have $1 trillion budget, and you're all like, okay, yeah, this is good enough. Really? It's not even fucking straight. Look at this. Look at this shit. And then look at this.
Category 3 systems are probably the safest and easiest to physically move about.
Goofy says, I really need to get some training on modern equipment. Go down into the tunnels, Goof. Go down. Go gear up. Put your vest on and your NODs and stuff, and go down in the tunnels and just walk around and I don't know, train down there. That's where the war is going to be happening. No drones, no nothing. You might get the little robot dogs, but I kind of doubt it. It's pretty hard to communicate via radio when you're down there.
But the hardest to actually take over, because they are designed to give the defenders every advantage to hold out as long as humanly possible. One thing that is going to be a universal issue if you are underground is air. Air isn't really something you think about much when you're fighting above ground, unless you're the dork in the unit intel section that has to tell the commander what the weather is for the day. But underground, it very, very quickly becomes...
That's a job I want, right? I want that job. You join the military and you're the weatherman? You're the meteorologist? You walk outside, yeah. I mean, it could rain. 30% shot, I guess. All right, I'm going back to bed. Okay, good work, soldier. And then I get a promotion. That's like the best job. I'm sorry, if you're wrong, you'd be like, I got the percent. It was a percentage, I said it could rain, okay? I said it might rain. That's got to be the easiest job.
Very real factor. You have to pump air into underground systems. If the tunnel is relatively shallow, you can get away with a few snorkel-like pipes. But anything deeper, and you're going to need dedicated HVAC systems. Not only are those systems pumping in oxygen for you and your buddies...
Or you could just wear like a tank, like a firefighter. I mean, I could see a problem if somebody hits that tank and it like explodes because it's filled with oxygen. It's not like pure oxygen, right? It's a 20% mix. So it's probably not going to burst into flames, but it will explode. Not in a fireball, but just because there's a lot of pressure. So it could be bad, but hey, at least you can breathe.
To breathe, but also pumping out CO2, exhaust from generators.
Rabbit says dig a tunnel, just start shooting in it. Yeah, you could do that. You can go to like a sewer, right? And just be like you're hunting Ninja Turtles or something. And you just tell them something. You just hear gunshots coming out of the sewer grates. You're like, oh, that's something that doesn't involve me. And then I'm like, Good job. Good. That didn't involve you and you didn't freak out about it. Now go on your way. Go down to the Pinkberry, get yourself an ice cream. See? That's somebody who's not neurotic and being like, Trump's a bastard. How? You don't even, what? What? You care about people you've never met who don't give a shit about you. Maybe you focus on your own life. Hit the gym. Take the fucking bolt out of your nose. Try to get a family together. Maybe that'll change your tune. You walking around fucking 50 pounds overweight and you're all like, I hate politics and I hate Trump. Okay, well, if you had a couple of kids running around, I doubt you'd think about Trump very much at all. I promise you. It would fix a lot of your problems. And I know what you're working with. I can see what you're working with. It's a lot of ugly and it's a lot of fat, all right? That doesn't mean you're just completely out of luck. You can figure it out, I promise.
The other nasty fumes that pop up underground. Those pumps can get damaged, break, be turned off in strategic sections, or in the case of an uranium enrichment site, get hit with the largest bunker busters on the face of the planet. If that happens, not only will you start running out of oxygen, but any toxic fumes generated by whatever is underground will also just sit there accumulating first in whatever room it's in.
Sounds like a fucking nightmare. I gotta tell you, it sounds like a nightmare fighting in this underground place. I wouldn't want to do that. I hope I don't get drafted. I'll leave. I don't care. I'll leave. Bye. Goodbye. No, you guys stay and die. I'm not going to be a part of that. No, because I know it's all gay and it's all lame, and you're going to try to be like, well, you're just not a patriot. I'll be like, fine, bye. Goodbye. Right? No, I'm not dying for you assholes. No. You think I'm retarded? I'm not. No, this is just for a bunch of rich people to get richer, all right? And it's going to kill like a third of the planet. And so I'll just be in like New Zealand or something. I'll be in like Chile, right? I'm fucking just hanging out. And it's not going to involve me. And you know what? I'm probably not going to hear a lot about it either. I mean, it'll be on my phone. And I'll be like, wow, that looks bad. But it doesn't involve me because I'm gone. Nope. No, thank you. I will pack my family up and we will be gone.
And start accumulating in some poor grunt's lungs as they realize they'll never see the sun again. This translates to most troops going...
I'm not going into a fucking tunnel to shoot at people who just... I don't know why I would shoot at them. I'm sure some stupid patriotic... Oh, because they're endangering our freedoms. What the fuck does that mean? We're in their tunnel. This is their tunnel, dude. How are they endangering? I'm in their tunnel. Why don't we just let them have this? I don't want this tunnel. Let them have it. I'm not going. No, I'm going home. And they'll be like, we'll shoot you if you go. I'll be like, okay. Well, I guess I'll kill him.
Already dawning gas.
No, Jess, I'm not starting over. You live here. You're right outside that door. Okay, you can literally hear everything I say. So, walk in here.
Largely because you're not going to
Walk
have
in
time
here.
to test the air quality of every passageway you're trying to fight through.
If I'm not getting any fucking donuts, I'll do a fucking ad. I don't care. Let's see if I can actually get this to work. I usually can't because it's just Rumble. Rumble being Rumble. Okay, does it work? Okay, let's see if I can get one to work. Is it working? Come on. You probably noticed Rumble is growing fast and it's not slowing down. They're building a real alternative to big tech that puts creators first and actually protects free speech. And now there's Rumble Premium, an easy way to upgrade your experience with Premium. You get ad-free viewing across the platform, no pre-rolls, no interruptions, just the content you came for. Plus, Premium members unlock exclusive content like bonus videos, behind-the-scenes drops, and more from your favorite creators. Right now, Rumble is offering $10 off an annual subscription. Just go to rumble.com/premium and use the promo code STUDIO at checkout. That's rumble.com/premium, promo code STUDIO. No ads, more freedom, and content you actually care about. That's the deal. There. See? I don't know why no one's donating, but I'll do ads. I don't care. I'll do ads. That's fine by me. I mean, it's not really, doesn't make much, but I'll do it.
And if not a gas mask, then usually a full-on breathing apparatus. Now, admittedly, this looks pretty fucking badass.
People weren't really donating on Daywave today either, were they?
However, as the saying goes, ounces make pounds, pounds make pain, and trying to fight while breathing through a tube in the dark fucking sucks dick. I ad-libbed that last part, but I feel in this case it's an appropriate addition to the saying. Fire itself poses a unique risk. Shooting random things has a tendency to make them catch on fire.
Yeah,
Exposed
sure.
wall pipes have a habit of carrying flammable liquids, especially in more built-up areas. Fire uses oxygen, humans need oxygen, so even if you're in a well-ventilated area...
I can't do the Westwood one. I don't have the Westwood one. No, so Westwood one only does... yeah, sometimes I don't get that option. Yeah, I would if I got the option because it's like it pays significantly more, but I didn't get the option this time.
Operating HVAC systems, a fire could rapidly suck up all the available air. When we used to be a real damn country that gave people flamethrowers in war, that's a good way of how we snuffed out a lot of people.
That's pretty sick too, right? A flamethrower, being the flamethrower guy.
People hiding in tunnels. The fire didn't actually need to burn someone to death. It just needed to use all the oxygen inside of the structure. But worse than fire are explosions, which is sad because getting to blow stuff up is half the reason to join the military in the first place.
Yeah,
not only do explosions use up a bunch of air, but the blast effects are orders of magnitude more dangerous than when you're just outside. Instead of having energy just dispersed through space, it's canalized and contained within the underground
Pretty sweet.
If you've ever been in an indoor range while someone's shooting off their Ghetto Blaster 5000, you know what I'm talking about. Overpressure injuries from explosions would skyrocket during sub-T operations. The official Army manual calls for medical screening for TBIs basically after every single operation. The exact verbiage is liberal...
Mortality rate for flamethrower guys was not real good. I mean, yeah, dude, you're carrying a bomb on your back, and like you're torching everybody. So like, why? Well, yeah, you get a bullet in that thing, and you're done for, and everyone close to you is done for. So you're probably not getting tons of support either. People want to like stand kind of far away from you because a stray bullet, and then everyone there is done. Yeah, I get that. It'd still be cool to do. I mean, it would be haunting, right? Because imagine torching people and they like run out of the tunnel screaming and their skin's melting off their face and stuff. And then you have to see that. And then every time you close your eyes for the rest of your life, you see that image. Yeah, PTSD is the best outcome for being a flamethrower guy. The best outcome.
Logic screening is encouraged, which is like the gayest way you could have said, hey man, your brain got fucked up. The practical side of this is that grenades and other kinds of explosives have to be used very, very carefully and deliberately. Underground structures are going to have a lot of hard doors designed to keep people out of certain areas. Because there's typically only one way in and one way out, troops are going to have to train on breaching techniques a lot more than your typical operation. There have been some efforts to create systems that...
I mean, what race are they? I don't think it matters what race they are. I mean, you were not going to be able to really tell when they're coming out like on fire and their skin's melting off. You're not really going to be able to tell what race they are. But the screams you will hear, and they will haunt you forever. But yeah, race is a factor.
Race
is a factor.
Spaces, but that's more ad hoc and isn't practical for use yet. So enjoy your TBI-induced mood swings that you take out on your wife and kids. Part of the new training is using shields, ballistic shields specifically. I know
Nice.
everyone likes to call soldiers these days soft and undisciplined because of relaxed grooming standards, but now they're literally training everyone to be pussies with riot shields. To be fair though, it's a lot easier to train a grunt to use a shield than how to bunny hop around corners and still engage targets accurately. Shields
Yeah, don't corner peek. Swing wide, swing wide, swing wide. They're going to spot you before you even have a time to acquire a target. Swing wide.
makes sense though, because long hallways don't have a lot of cover, so it's smart to bring your own. If breathing and seeing wasn't already hard enough, troops are going to have to relearn how to just communicate underground.
You yell at people.
Radios basically do not work underground. If you're able to maintain traditional radio contact with another person in that kind of environment, you're probably close enough to just speak at a normal volume to each other. And that wasn't a joke, that was literal. Troops are testing two methods to try to get around this. Mesh networks, which basically retransmit signals along, so if you have a long enough chain of people, you can still talk from the front of a formation to the rear. Additionally, certain radios being used are able to more effectively bounce signals through whatever metal is in the underground area, though they don't have the clarity and fidelity that we're used to. But one method being tested out is a real throwback, wired communications, like the ancient TA-312 field phone, which are connected via literal telephone wires. Another struggle.
So there's just a guy that like runs wire. I mean, he's just the wire guy, and he's just laying wire. Okay, fine. You can't have like some sort of bird that has a message on its foot or something.
Is the issue of reconnaissance.
Maybe.
You can't really sneak around.
Despite says pie or corners. Yeah. You know how to properly slice the pie? You know, yeah.
An underground facility like it's Metal Gear Solid to get the
if you played any shooting games, you know, tight quarters. I mean, you never peek the corner.
On the composition and disposition of your enemy. If you're there, you're already in the fight. And to fix that, robots have grown in popularity. If you poke around and see what the DoD is trying to have robots do, one specific area is the, quote, navigation of confined spaces. Now, they're claiming that this is for things like inspecting fuel tanks, but the reality is that we need unmanned drones to go through a door first. And they need to be able to independently...
Imagine you're chilling in your underground bunker and then some fucking killbot comes down and you're just like, oh man. And it's all armored up and you start shooting at it and it doesn't care. It's a killbot and then it just torches all of you with its flamethrower. It's adding the new with the old, which I appreciate, right? That would be a nightmare. That would suck. You die because even if you kill the thing, there's probably another one coming down. It has no fear. It's a robot.
At least scan a room so we know what we're walking into. This is actually such a big deal that the space wizards at DARPA have a game show-esque competition entirely for this specific problem set. But sure, yeah, it's just for inspecting pipelines and fuel tanks.
What do you want them to say? Yeah, we're getting kill bots to send in tunnels so they can slaughter people without putting us in danger. They're not going to say that. They're not going to say that because it looks bad. That looks bad. Hey, look, a dono. How about that? Hey, it's your time to shine, Belle. Here we go. Poor lonely Belle. Background noise for 5 says, just get rid of everything around the corner instead. I hope this is a grenade or something. Or something big. Okay, all right. Oh, I know what this is. I've seen this. Sorry. I fucked that up. I'm sorry. I'll try that again. Yeah, that's effective. That's effective. Okay. And then he walks in and there's like, okay, there's nobody here. Yeah, there's just nobody in here. I thought there might have been. I thought I heard somebody, but it was just it was nobody. So yeah, we're good.
All of these new
We're
lessons
good.
have been and are currently being codified in ATP 3-21.51, Subterranean Operations for the U.S. Army. Those skills are being honed in locations like Range 68 at Fort Bragg, a $1.34 million tunnel system designed to train soldiers in the wonderful horrors of modern tunnel warfare. Specifically, these were designed to resemble...
Okay, so yeah, you go down in there, and I'm going to drop a bunch of tear gas, and then we'll see how you do. I wouldn't want to go to the military. It seems like it sucks. I always hear those stories of people come out and be like, yeah, it was really good. It taught me a lot of things. It's probably the best decision in my life. I'm like, I don't believe you. It looks like it fucking sucks. And you know how many people I've seen come back from the military fucked up? I'm glad you're doing okay, but that is not the majority. Most of you people come back, end up like homeless in a box, dude. I've seen it. I mean, people go off weird, but then they come back even weirder, dude. Like addicted to weird drugs I've never heard of. Like, where did you get addicted to that? Afghanistan? What? You were defending opium fields and marijuana? Why? I'm not allowed to talk about it. Oh, okay, great. Yeah, I'm not going in. I'm not going. No, it seems like a fucking nightmare. Thanks.
Dedicated underground structures, not the cramped cave environments we
Ever
saw.
heard of confidence training and basic No, I haven't. Sure haven't. And then I never will. I just forgot what you said because I've never heard of that and I never will hear that. Because I'm okay, right? I mean, you guys come in here call me gay 50,000 times a night. I'm okay. This is my confidence training. If I can put up with this, then I can put up with anything. I'm fine. Thank you.
Iraq and Afghanistan, and looked like something you'd more likely find in Iran, Russia, or North Korea. Now, I mentioned that you can use thermals if there's no ambient light in that kind of situation. Much like the thermal that I have right here, the 335R from D Optics. Now back to the video. Now I say all this scary stuff about fighting underground, with all the hundreds of pages of new doctrine, millions of dollars spent training it, and all the logistical reasons as to why we're fighting underground in the first place, but the reality is, the main doctrine is to secure the entrance, aka the portal, like actually the portal, that's what they're calling it, bring in sappers, blow the entrance, see if anyone tries to escape for a little bit, and then manually clear it out later if you really want to. So don't worry.
There you go. Why even go in, right? Just seal up the entrance. Throw a stick of dynamite in there. Well, we sealed that hole. Hopefully they had another way out, but, if we find that one, we're going to throw some dynamite in there too. And then you just have a bunch of Chilean miners stuck down there, starving to death, eating each other at some point. I mean, if you want horror, that'll do it. Imagine being stuck underground for the rest of your life, the rest of your very short life. That's all. They just need a dynamite. Just toss that in there. Hopefully you suffocate.
Hopefully. To get schwacked with a drone-dropped grenade than you are to suffocate in a tunnel after your mop suit gets punctured by pipe shrapnel. And I wish you...
Rabbit says they put you in a room full with gas masks on, fill the room with pepper spray, and then make you take the mask off and say the ABCs to train you to trust the mask. Yeah, I think they actually use tear gas for that. They use tear gas. I'm pretty sure. I've seen that. I'm pretty sure they use tear gas.
The best of luck if either of those things happen to you. And on that note, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video.
All right. Now we have a Papa Meat, the internet's strangest workout fads, or we have drinking shots that should not exist. What do you guys want? We got an hour left. What do you want? Arden Cherry did that.
Cream. Oh, this is going to make me throw up for sure. Check this out.
There you go.
Don't even bother making it. What are you doing with that ham, little bro? Hello! Yo, everyone, welcome back. Today we're drinking shots.
We found a bunch of crazy different shots from around the internet. We're going to recreate them, and then we're going to shot them.
Why are we the ones that have to do all the drinking?
Yeah, we're always doing the drinking all the time on this
Okay.
videos.
Well, today is your lucky day because you get the chance to not be the only ones doing all the drinking. After each shot you make, you each get 3 attempts at a trick shot on the wall of trick shots.
Man, that looks awesome.
If one of you gets one of these trick shots within 3 attempts, I have to do the shot that you just made as well.
What the fuck, Darcy?
All right, there's a game.
Video?
If
What is
you
this, a Japanese game show?
successfully catch the rat on the mousetrap, or get a bullseye, or get the tea bag in the mug, or hang the hoodie on the rack, or get the ball in the wall, or get the hat on the thing from behind the yellow line.
Come
here.
on, a bullseye? What the fuck?
It's a trick shot.
I think this is like fairground games. Where
These
there's-
are Australians. These are what Australian people do. They drink and then they have drinking games. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry, Darcy.
I'm
If
here
we
for
can't
it.
lend any, we're just gonna force it down.
No,
your
you're not
throat.
allowed to because the rules now.
The Reddit will hear about this.
Well, no, let's not get the Reddit involved.
Never get Reddit involved.
All right, well, let's start off the evening with a little shot to wet the whistle. Cheers.
Play the video of the Asian guy drinking and lifting that I sent you. Where'd you send that to me? Put it in the chat.
Methylated spirits. All right, so the first one, let's check it out. Oh, that looks good.
That looks fucking nasty. That
What is that?
the brain hemorrhage shot.
All right, let's do it. Let's make it.
It
Take
looks
the
like
laptop
boogers.
away.
It's a glass
first
full of
ingredient
boogers.
Is peach schnapps, which is at the bottom of it.
And sorry,
All
just
right.
to clarify, it's because it looks like a
Peach schnapps is all right. It's not the worst. I mean, schnapps in general. It's not that bad. It's really sweet. It's really thick, but it's not that
brain
bad.
hemorrhage.
And then it was the Baileys. Oh, I love Baileys.
You gotta
Bailey's
layer
is
it
good.
nice.
Bailey's is
Hey,
good
he
in certain
fermented,
situations. Yeah.
Okay, if you layer this perfectly, then I'm stupid. Okay,
It
I'm an
fucking
idiot.
layered.
I'm an idiot.
Well, that kind of looks like
It looks like a brain.
It kind of looks like a brain.
Yeah, so that's the brain, and then the next bit is the hemorrhage.
All right, and last but not least, we have traditional cocktail syrup. So it's not even alcoholic. This is
Grenadine.
whatever.
Oh, sorry.
This
Okay,
is
it's
the
grenadine.
hemorrhaging happening on the brain.
Oh,
That's fucked up.
Ew!
disgusting.
It looks like somebody popped a zit into a shot glass.
Done hemorrhaging?
No, it's coming down.
It ain't bringing any down, brother. That one is done hemorrhaging. That one is the patient.
Hey,
The spy says these two used to be friends with Joji and iDubbbz. They got rich drinking everything possible. Yeah, I'm not familiar with them. I don't know who Joji or iDubbbz is either. I keep to myself. That's what I do. I keep to myself, and it works out. So far, it's worked out. What is... Okay.
Hello, I forgot to bring water today, but I have running water, so I will only be drinking alcohol today for my workout. Alcohol only, no water.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
Also a shot glass.
All right, you're going to start off. You're going to start off strong. Okay.
Alcohol, damn it!
Ugh. I would not want to do that. All right, number 2. Okay. Oh. All right, number 3. That was very quick. That was 3 in very quick succession. Oh, it's 7 a.m. It's 7 a.m. Is no one else in the gym stopping him? Like, yo. Like, if I saw this, if I saw somebody taking fucking shots, and it was just a bottle of what was that, Johnny Walker? I'd watch. I don't know if I would, I might be like, yo. No, man. Nah, brah. Ah, broski. Oh, he hit his hand. Dude, he's going to get trashed. Strawberry says, but why? I agree. Why? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Arden said I used to knock out a bottle in an hour, then black out for most of the night. It was pretty cool at the time. Okay, great. It's 9 heel to toes and then it's 9 back. In college, we drink pre-workout and rum, then go lift and start fights with football players. It was a better time. That sounds like fun. That sounds like fun. Dude, why drink while you're lifting? I know some people do that, but like, why? That seems like such a bad idea. Oh my God, he's going to throw up. Let it settle. Let it, like, go through your bloodstream a little bit. Please, dude, come on. This Asian is basically negating his time at the gym because, well, yeah, obviously. You're not, like, you're killing. I don't know why you would do this. Completely destroys what he's trying to do. Well, I mean, I think what he's trying to do is make a YouTube video so people watch it. I don't think he's trying to get gains, right? I think he's just, hey, look at me. I'm going to work out and get hammered. Look how much of that bottle he's already drank. Look at that. Asians don't process alcohol well. They don't. They get smashed. So he's going to get all red-faced. He's not going to be okay. Oh. Hey, Noel. Oof. You're getting blackout drunk. That's dangerous, dude. You don't even have a spotter? After every set, huh? No water. What the fuck is it? You didn't bring up the elbow room was on Gutfeld. No, I didn't. Should I have? Did you? Oh, yeah. You did say, yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, I forgot about that. Sorry. I mean, we might be able to watch it now. Didn't you send me a thing? Oh, that's a kitty. That's a kitty right there. Hold on. You look at the cat. Let me see. Okay. Video unavailable. Yeah, it says video unavailable. I don't know. Yeah, it's not letting me. It says there's some sort of weird copyright. Sorry. Sorry, Noel. How's Fart? He's good. He's gaining weight. He's getting big, man. He's a good cat. Is this cat gonna die? Oh. Dude. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, dude! Oh no! I feel bad for that guy.
There you go. I just had to fucking drive glass into its skull.
Looks like a fucking sea anemone.
Oh.
Oh, the fucking sack burst.
I want that one. All right. Here you go.
This one looks like it's been bleeding for days.
All right. To our futures.
Oh, it's too sweet.
Oh, it's chunky.
That's so sweet.
Yeah. I mean, like it's gonna curdle. It's gonna curdle and
That is
shit.
disgusting. It was like chunky going down. I don't like that.
That's the brain.
Ew. If you served that to me at a bar, I'd punch you.
Why? You ordered it.
Okay, true. Wait, now we do our shots.
Now we get a trick shot.
Each round, you choose one that you want to do, but you get 3 attempts of it. If one gets done, it's no longer
Fuck
applicable.
you.
Okay, Chad, I need to strategize with you here.
Okay, hear me out.
No, think about this. The more drunk that we get, the harder they're going to be.
Oh, so we should do the easy ones first. The harder ones first.
Which one do you want to do?
I feel like the throw the coat hanger one's going to be the easiest one. Listen, if we get him a bit drunk early, maybe he'll get a bit more lenient.
But I don't know if you think you know which ones are easy.
I think the hang the hoodie.
Okay, you go for that. Chad will go
Alright.
first.
I have 3 attempts.
Hang
right?
the.
Yeah. 1.
Fucking horse shit, Chad.
You be eating your words in a second.
How can you get it higher so it slides onto it? Oh, that was good angle.
I could
Oh,
do
I got
that.
this,
Come
I got this,
on.
Don't worry.
Bango.
Oh my god, why did I do this to myself?
You've got to drink a brain hemorrhage. Come here, little bro.
This ain't good mythical morning, brother.
Why'd you do so much extra of that?
I did the exact same amount.
Why are you touching me like that? Why are you shaking me like that? Ah, why are you slapping me around like that? You didn't even do it good.
It's because
What?
Max hit me. Here you go, buddy, old pal.
There you go, old buddy.
There you go, mate.
Stop. I fucking hope
Good
that
shot, Chad.
the odds are in my favor after this. Oh, that red stuff is nasty.
Yeah, I know. Good
Oh.
job, Darcy.
It's pure sugar.
Oh,
That grenadine's pure
Oh,
sugar.
nah. Coconut cream. Why coconut cream?
It's like Diddy's cum shot.
Ah, simple syrup. Okay. This is called the...
I didn't realize it was called that.
All
So,
right.
Chad, basically,
Sorry, I'm a little bored by that. There's a lot of colors and stuff, and you know, I feel like a little kid watches this and drinking. But I mean, there's what 3.6 million views. So, okay, we'll see what Papa Meat's talking about. What is it? Strangest workout fads.
How you
We're doing workout
Coming
stuff tonight, I guess.
Settle down because
I don't. It doesn't matter. Nobody's fucking watching. I don't know where the fuck everyone is, but
today
it
we're going to
doesn't
be
matter.
talking. Because today we're going to be taking a look at the strange and weirdest workout classes. You know, those kind of classes. Everyone wants to be healthy, kind of. But dieting doesn't always cut it. Never does. Going to a traditional gym
No.
can be
Let me stop you right there. Dieting is it's the only thing that cuts it. Working out is really not going to help you. It is 100% diet. It's not even 80-20. It is 100% diet. If you just stopped eating, you would lose all the weight. I promise you.
overwhelming to newcomers. But fear not! Throughout the years, many people have pushed the solution to this problem by thinking
What a fucking retard. It's not a cat. It's not like a slingshot. Are you trying to slingshot yourself over like castle walls?
of new and unique methods of getting your butt
Because like... Okay. Why?
in shape. Many of them are strange and questionable, but it's undeniable that they've managed to bring in loads of people who would otherwise remain on the couch. We're gonna look through some of the bizarre workout programs to see if they're truly gimmicks or genuine breakthroughs in the world of fitness. Get off your ass and let's ride! God, Growing up, you or someone you know may have taken part in a
Oh, who? That guy looks familiar. Did he do something? Or did he not do something?
wide variety of at-home workout tapes that used to be all the rage back in the day. While home fitness lessons
Billy
like
Blanks Tybo.
remember Tybo? Case, provided fairly standard workout routines, there were many that tried to target different corners of the market. Chair dancing fitness, for example, would teach workouts you could perform while sitting
Look how fat that one is.
stationary in a chair, sometimes while holding two plates that you could clap together. The big ones I remember back in the day were my mom did Tybo, that guy. Come on, you working? That kind of thing. Push. And then there was P90X.
Oh yeah,
was
P90X. Yeah, I tried P90X.
huge. And then there was one more.
Was it the gay guy?
No, that's Richard Simmons. Yeah, he used to think, you're beautiful! And then whatever. There used to be one. It used to be like two, the duo. But P90X was the, I want to kick.
That insanity workout was hard as fuck back in the day. Yeah, I remember that. Like, was that the same as P90X? It's basically the same thing. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was hard.
Yes. That kind of thing.
Background says he was a more Bowflex kid. That's chill. My dad had a Bowflex when I was a kid. Yeah, I remember the Bowflex.
14 and saying that. Oh, God. Some workout tapes focus on very specific types of workouts, like Body Flex's aerobic breathing courses, where instructors would squat down and aggressively breathe out as if they just survived a potential
Strawberry did Tybo in high school, in the gym in high school. Can you kick some ass these days, Strawberry? Kick some ass?
Lips together.
I would like to see her do that today. I bet you're still alive. I bet you're still alive because you're a boomer and boomers don't die. I would like to see your old, decrepit ass do that exact same move today. And like your stank breath. Oh my God. I mean, hopefully your soul would come out, but I doubt it.
It comes from down here.
Calm down, Mr. Meat. Dude, you're going to hurt yourself. Papa here is going to die soon. I know he's like 5-6 years younger than I am, but old Papa here, he's going to die soon. It just seems like he's going to die soon.
Some people need a little bit of extra motivation to get them moving. For them, they would turn to the strange selection of erotic home workouts.
Okay.
Love those. Put their pelvis up, and they're all wearing the one-piece thing.
Could you imagine the farts in that place, dude? You ever do a hot yoga? You guys ever been to a hot yoga? It's a fart city. It's fart city, man. It's just fart city. And it's hot as fuck in there.
In the humps. You ever see that Jamie Lee Curtis?
Where does Zumba fit in? Oh, I bet it's here. I guarantee you Zumba's here. Come on. The background noise, I know Zumba's here.
I forgot what movie it is. Jamie Lee Curtis and John Travolta are in that workout class at the beginning.
I know what you really want. You don't have to invite.
Yeah, you gotta show that clip. It's good. Linnea Quigley was known as a popular model and Hollywood scream queen in the 80s and 90s. And her breakout role from Return of the Living Dead, remember that? Showed her tits. It's awesome. First off, that movie.
How were her tits? Were they mid? I bet they were mid. I bet they were mid, like 80s tits.
It might be one of the best zombie movies of all time, but yeah, she did a bunch of workout stuff. Horror workout tapes. It was sick. To capitalize off her popularity in horror, she starred in Linnea Quigley's Horror Workout, a campy workout video mixed with cheesy horror movie stuff. It features a nude shower.
Okay, I like that. I love the mashup. I do. I really honestly do. That's actually pretty clever. I want to see what they do.
Scene, erotic stretches, and aerobic exercises alongside a cast of zombies and other models. It's pretty sick. I'll be honest.
It's pretty fucking sick. Yeah, that sounds sick, dude. That sounds sick as fuck. They were You actually saw them background? Well, the idea sounds great.
So you're hard The thought process is you're hard while you're working out.
I think that you start hard, but then after a while you're like, oh, I'm like, this is actually working. Or maybe you just
Nah, I can't work out with a boner, man. I mean, like, that's just like, I need blood in my muscles, not my penis. I'm not, unless I'm lifting things with my penis. In which case, I'm not going to lie to you, it can't lift much. 5 pounds tops? I could probably lift 5 pounds with it. But, like, beyond that, I'm not risking it. I'm just not risking. And it's only going up like an inch, you know? Look at that. Like that. And we can all do that. Like, Strawberry probably doesn't know what we're talking about. But, like, all guys can do that. Right? Right? Right?
just watching you just beat your, I don't know.
Please don't tell me I'm the only dude with a prehensile dick. All right? You know, I can't like pick up peanuts like a fucking elephant with it and like slap it around and like scratch my ass with it. But it'd be cool.
Well, that's the whole thing they say is like you put up sexy pictures of women in your workout area and it like makes you work.
It's just like one of those things from Tremors. Just feeling around.
Carter. That's what they say.
Is that why Arnold had like really buff dudes next to him?
Maybe.
I can hang a towel on it and lift that. See, there you go, Freeside. Knobsdog says definitely can, but nothing more than a towel. Nothing. That's fine. I mean, I wouldn't want to risk that much. Like 5 pounds, that's pushing it, right? Like that's literally a dumbbell. Like lifting a dumbbell with my penis would be, I mean, it's not impossible, but it's just like, why risk that? A towel, it's funny. A towel, it's funny because, you know, you show your girl, it'll be like, hey, watch this. And she's like, I had no idea you could do that. I'm like, yeah.
He's not gay. Maybe he's gay. I don't know. You're beautiful. Come here. There's also Prancercise, an awkward routine created by Joanne Rohrback that simply involves going out in an open pasture and skipping while waving your arms. The whole idea is that you are supposed to mimic the movements of a horse to elicit a feeling of freedom. Additionally, to get the maximum results, you must mimic the horse's diet as well by going vegan and eating nothing but grass.
Okay, all right.
It's really good. Maybe ate nothing but grass. I think if you
I can pull a dump truck with mine. No, you can't. No, he says don't ask. No, you can't. Send a video or I don't believe you.
ate nothing but grass, it'd kill you. I think.
And you can't be like, I've done it, but I didn't record it. Cause bull fucking shit, you didn't record it. If I was towing a dump truck with my cock, that thing would be all over the internet. All over the internet. Bullshit, you didn't record it.
With like claw in here, I don't think you could digest it.
Arden Shire says, I'm not gay, John. It doesn't have to be gay. It's not gay. That's that's a feat of strength. That's like that. I mean, that's like a superhero type of. That's amazing. It's not gay. Why does everything have to turn gay? What is with you guys? What is seriously with you? Why does everything have to turn gay with you? Not everything's gay. Sometimes you're just like, wow, that's a fucking right there. That's like hey babe, you want to try anal? And then 10 minutes later. That's her. She's very hairy. It's not gay, dude. That's all I'm saying. Like if you could do feats of strength with your cock, like pulling dump trucks and stuff, it's not gay for me to be like, dude, I need to see that.
Just blow up. Prancercise.
That's not gay. That is not gay. I like you guys. Your definition of gay is so wide. It's just so wide. Like everything. Oh, that's gay. It's not gay. It's not gay. That's amazing.
Preach a spiritual connection to nature and to distance yourself from
You just said you want to see another man pull a dump truck with his dick. That's gay. Well, okay, when you take it out of context like that, that does sound gay. It sounds a little gay, sure. But it's not gay. I'm telling you guys. That's not gay. That's not gay.
Not this routine of
That's not
industrial
gay.
gyms. The creator
It was downhill, but I proved a point. That's risky. Because if you're pulling it downhill with your cock, like you say you wrap a rope around it, right? And just like knot it with like a bow tie. A big old bow tie. And then it runs away on you. Either it's dragging you down the hill by your cock or something's going to happen. It's going to rip your cock off. Background noise for $5. And he's got another link that I'm a little worried about. So, but I'll do it. I'll pull it up. Sure, why not? I'll pull it up. Oh, I know what this is.
The ancient Chinese martial art of Qigong uses breathing and meditation to improve health and extend longevity. And no
Art and Shara says John is convincing himself more than us. Oh, well, yeah.
one understands this better than these three Taiwanese men.
Well, that doesn't matter. Does that matter? That doesn't matter.
Practitioners of Qigong. They have been trained to pull a 10-ton truck using only their private parts. They
trained to do that. Oh, but hey, how about this? Look, it's a fucking video. Am I gay for watching this? Am I gay? Am I gay for watching this? Tell me right now. This dude's pulling a truck with his wiener. Does that make me gay? Does that make all you gay?
believe that strengthening the reproductive organs brings them closer to physical and spiritual well-being.
Okay, great. I'm going to put this skirt on, and then I'm going to dangle this weight for my cock. That's man stuff.
In fact, this 71-year-old man has been practicing Qigong for years.
I can never imagine moving a truck. I did practice last week. I am so happy. I am able to move a truck today.
Amazingly, these men are able to pull...
Oh, get off of it. But a bunch of people are on it, too.
Loaded with
a bunch of weak wieners, right? These are the guys. These are strong wiener. Bunch of weak little wieners on the truck, and then strong wieners pull the truck.
50 people for almost 30 feet. Believe it or not.
You see all those chicks? They were like watching. They're like, huh? Yeah, they're not gay. That's a strong, powerful wiener. That's a good wiener. Don't clip that.
Creator of Prancercise created a workout in 2012 and created a workout
don't clip that
video to show off her technique. The video went viral.
Background just says, "Go, go, Power Rangers." God, that's nostalgic.
For its ridiculousness, which landed her on the news, making the exercise even more popular. Would you do that? So far out of all of them, which one would you do? I'm doing the horror one, dude.
Yeah, I was gonna
Get
say.
a big titty bit. Also,
I want to get hard while I'm doing jumping jacks.
Flop it up and down.
It doesn't flop like, okay, so it'll flop up. It's like okay, so if I had a boner, I wouldn't be doing jumping jacks, but it would like smack my stomach, and then it would go down to like this position. And then it would go that. It's like a little windshield wipery, right? But it's not gonna go down, right? Because when it's erect, it doesn't go down. I'm a doctor, and this is a physiology symposium. I don't know the word. So, you guys are gay for watching this show. The Sulk stream. Not me.
This video is sponsored by...
You guys know the content I do, all right? And then every day you come in, you'll be like, oh, John's gay. He e-bikes and stuff like that. He says nice cock and stuff. Yeah, well, okay, you guys keep showing up.
ExpressVPN. ExpressVPN is rated #1 by U.S. News, PC World, and many more.
Despite says, why are you explaining this? Because this is an educational program. Okay, this is an educational program. This is about teaching people the wonders of the human body.
Because they have fast,
Duh.
reliable service. With 24/7 customer support, their trusted server technology, and the fastest speeds around, it's easy to see why.
They're not just a thing of the past. They have evolved into something completely different for the modern consumer. Naughty Girl Fitness is a YouTube channel that...
Okay. Okie dokie. Okay, let's see what we got here. Popular.
You can do this. Add the arms. Whoa. Press it. How much can you extend? How much can you feel? Yes? Here we go. Hands go down. Meet the right. Strongest plank yet. Right leg goes out. You go tap.
I'm getting hard.
Tap. 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 This is 4, 3, 2. Woo! Pat, pat. Drink, drink. Meet, meet.
Okay. All right, let's see it.
Up, dip, squeeze, release gently.
Oh.
Hands up. Tricep press. Down, up, down, up, down, up.
They're really not in that good a shape, though. So.
that offers viewers a very unique workout experience. Each video usually has a skit or theme that plays into the type of workout you'll be doing.
Knobs Dog says, couch turfing your husband might be gay. Couch turfing says, what is happening? And then that Knobs Dog responds to her that I may be gay.
The pop that.
Look, if everything's got to be gay to you, then you might be the gay one, Knob. All right?
Ass workout involves a lot of core workout and twerking, while the couch potato killer workout has a lot more punching and kicking.
You give me boom and a crack and a boom and a crack. Come on, boom.
This is just in somebody's fucking garage. This is just somebody's garage. This is somebody's garage.
Yes, scare hoes. Bring it back, bring it back. Scare hoes. Bring it back, bring it back. What's going on? No, seriously. No, I'm serious. What is going on? What's going on? Oh my God, no, Jazzy, I'm seriously scared. Stop. No, I'm serious. No, I'm not playing.
These self-proclaimed spicy workouts have gained a lot of traction recently and now get thousands of views as people look to...
I could do it though, right? I could do it. I mean, I can do a handstand. Did you guys see that? And you guys were impressed by that, weren't you? You were like, whoa, I didn't think you could do it. And I did it.
To get fit through their computers.
Knobstock says, this is retarded. Yeah. Couch Surfing says, no, he's not gay. He's just an incorrigible troll. Yeah. Yeah.
Brains, which makes sense. That's like
incorrigible. Incorrigible.
Modern TikTok stuff. You know what I've been seeing a lot too? A lot of these like at-home like treadmills, bikes and everything, they all have like virtual... like you're running on a trail. You watch the big screen. But that's like some of the workouts of like them like look.
I need to get one of these. I need to get one of these indoor bikes, right? Because like my e-bike is not getting me the exercise that I need. So I need to get one of these indoor bikes. So I can sweat in my living room. So I can stink up my living room. So fucking stupid.
Looking back to you.
Come on, you're almost there. But I'm gonna, I'm gonna get a real bike. That's what I'll do. But I'm going to get a VR on my real bike. So I can't see where I'm going. But then I see like a fake place that I'm like, look, I'm in Hawaii. Yay. And crash into stuff. Come on.
You're collecting coins.
Indoor e-bike, gay. It's not going to be an e-bike. I'm not going to be the indoor e-bike. I'm just sitting on it. Going, wee. I have a helmet on. Why do I have a helmet on?
My life is like a video game. Yeah, that deal. In the modern age of fitness classes, it seems that people will do just about anything before they pick up a weight. Not me, dude. I'm ripped. I'm swole as shit.
People noticed on Reddit.
Gee.
Ooh. Put those guns away, man. Oh. You can crush a watermelon.
Is he having a heart attack?
Kangaroo jumping is a new wave of exercise.
I would do this. Goodbye e-bike. Hello, whatever the fuck these things are. Because this is how I'm getting around town now. That's how I'm getting around town. Screw the e-bike. I'm going to be prancing through town and stuff. Hey, guys. Hey, how's it going? Just bouncing and stuff. Dude, talk about asking to get fucking pounced by like a cougar or something like that. Like in California, if you like pranced, you'd get eaten by a cougar. Yeah, I would rock this shit though. I would fucking I'd pouncing through. I'd be like, hey guys. People know me around here too, and then they like look at me and they'd be like, yeah, that checks out.
Has been sweeping the nation. It essentially involves putting on modified moon
Buy me some. If I need these, buy me some
boots and jumping around. Right?
Send them to my fucking PO box, and I'll fucking do it. I'll record it and everything.
What it is, but it's still
11, size 11. Fucking send them.
Cool. Workouts vary from rapid jumping or jumping to the beat of a song.
Is that Howie Mandel?
Or kicking your legs up super high. One more time, we're gonna celebrate. Oh yeah, all right. If it feels as embarrassing as it looks, you may want to sit this one out because many classes take place in public parks or parking lots. It's grown into an international phenomenon and even went viral online for a series of parking lot kangaroo class videos featured an instructor adorned in a wolf mask alongside wolf-themed music. What really draws people in are supposed benefits, which include the claim.
I could see him with booty shorts on, like Daisy Dukes, with the frills. I don't even have Daisy Dukes, man.
Kangaroo jumps reduce running injuries, making it easier for people to do cardio.
I don't have the ass for them. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't have the ass for Daisy Dukes.
While studies show that it aids in reducing injuries and novice.
Did he say AIDS?
Runners. There are no long-term.
Yeah, because I could see AIDS.
Studies confirming that it has any actual impact on reducing injuries as a whole. A workout that does have some proven benefits, however, is cardio.
I have bike shorts, but they're not like ass tight bike shorts. They're baggy and stuff, and they have like a little pad on the butt, so it's like it's easier on my butt. I probably shouldn't have told you that, but it's true. I do. I have 2 pair. They're the same. And I wear them a lot. They got pockets. Yeah, they do. Yep.
Cardio drumming. The name might sound intense, but it's actually super simple. All you need is an exercise ball and 2 drumsticks.
This is wasting your husband's money. That's what that is. Look at these fat tards. Look at them all. Except for her. She's not fat. That fat. Fat. They're all fat. This is not an exercise class. Learn to play the drums if you want to do this. Learning to play the drums is actually a physical thing, and it's kind of fun, right? I can't play the drums, but if I wanted, I would learn to play the drums.
Classes usually involve people drumming to the beats of songs for long periods.
But the thing about drummers is they get blisters like right here, like right, and then like I would do it though, yeah.
Time while dancing around the ball. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Run around the ball. Oh, Lord. For those looking for a more intense workout, some instructors will have you plank or squat on the ball while drumming. It might seem ridiculous, but there are some studies that show the exercise has significant benefits for cardiovascular health, hand-eye coordination, and stress reduction.
Get the fuck out of here, really?
Drumming is also a great option for kids and older people, as it's super simple and low intensity, easy on the joints, all that jazz. And as people start to turn out new ideas, as people start to turn
Okay. Was that... What game is that from? Is Dead by Daylight? Was that Dead by Daylight? That's Dead by Daylight. That's what that was.
People start to run out of new ideas, modern fitness classes become increasingly absurd. Bungee fitness classes strap you into a harness so that you can jump, squat, and literally fly around the goddamn room. It's ridiculous. The class isn't as inclusive as people who are too overweight cannot join the class due to the potential safety risk.
Right? You're just laying on the ground. My bungee's broken. Did you bring an ice cream cone in? Yeah, well, I mean, you didn't get a good bungee here, so I brought ice cream. They don't have that kind of bungee.
On the goddamn ground like a sack of bricks. Many classes list the weight limit as
This will cause a lot of injuries, and it will also cause zero weight loss. This is not exercise. This is play. Every time. This is what women do. They're like, I'm going to the gym, and they play. It's like one of those trampoline places, right? Where you take kids and they jump around and stuff like that. That's not, I'm not taking my kid. No, you're playing. You're not exercising. That's playing. This is how they run their entire lives. They're just like, wee. I have no responsibilities whatsoever. Wee. I'm wasting my husband's money. Wee. Oh, I'm part of this civilization. I build society. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Worthless.
240 pounds, with some allowing 300-pound participants.
This roof isn't rated for helicopters, man. You need a fucking Chinook coming in.
Higher potential for damage being done to the structural integrity of the building. One class even apologized to people who were too big to join, explaining that they had consulted engineers about reinforcing the building.
I'm sorry. Apologize for people too fat? Two people that... If you came in and you were too fat for my class, I expect you to apologize to me. And I'm going to be holding a mirror at the same time, so you see what I see. I'll be like, this is why you're apologizing. Because I have to look at you. You walked in here and you both of your sides hit the side of my door. That is a standard regulation size 3-foot door. And both of your sides, you had to squeeze through it, right? I'm sorry, we're not spelunking here, ma'am. All right, that's a normal sized door. You should easily be able to walk right through it. Both of your sides. I put chalk on the door. I fucking put chalk on the door. So when you walk through, if it hits your sides, now you got blue sides. Just to prove it to you. I'll be like, look at your sides. They're blue. Yeah. Get out. Get out. And then she'd go to Twitter and say I'm a bigot or something like that.
Building, but we're told it wasn't possible. That would be in that category.
Too big to join? That's crazy. Is it crazy, Sheen? Is it? Is that crazy? You know, when you go skydiving, sometimes they're like, yeah, you're too fat to skydive. And then what? Are you mad at physics? Are you mad at... Who can you be mad... Are you mad at God? Who can you be mad at beside yourself? Because this is what I see. Oh, that place needs to apologize to me for not reinforcing the roof with steel I-beams. I'm sorry. That's just not how it was built. Okay? That's just not how it's built. That's how no buildings are built. Right? Unless they're 1,000 feet high. This is a strip mall, ma'am. Okay? You can't blame everybody else because you're super duper fat. Go to Disneyland. You'll be able to fit in some of the rides, not all of them. It's not Disneyland's fault. It's yours. It's your fault. All that. You see that? That's all you. That's all you. And you're weak too. I can lift more with my dick than you can with your arm. You want to see? It's not a lot. It's not a lot. It's not a lot, but I can do it. I guess.
Oh, okay.
Do you think that was just instructors telling people they couldn't? Just like, sorry, we had engineers come out, we can't.
Yeah, an engineer, a guy who built the building, said that the building will literally break.
Just collapse. Just the roof comes down. It just comes down. They're not even using bungee. They're using like thick anchor chains, right? And they're all like, yeah, that should hold you. And then she's like, wee! Right? It's like a drone strike on the gym.
Cause the ability to break. Me and all these petite people, we're going to jump around for a bit. You can watch, but don't move. Dear God, don't move. Despite that, it's still super popular and has a long list of benefits, including building muscle, improving posture, better balance, and weight loss. Sometimes
the black one's out of control. Did you see that?
it's good to step back and separate yourself from all the insanity of some workout classes and go back to the classic, like yoga. As you can imagine, however,
it's the Grinch.
Some people are not satisfied with just basic.
Dude, yoga's hard. I'm not built for yoga. I've done yoga. Yoga's hard. Yoga's hard as fuck, dude. Yoga's hard.
Yoga classes. They can spice things up with.
I think it's just because I'm not built for yoga. Right? I'm very muscular. I'm like a tank. I'm not DPS. I'm not healer class. I'm tank class. I'm not built for yogurt.
Goat yoga. It's exactly what it sounds like. Yoga with goats. People claim that it's great for low.
You notice that these are all women? These are all women. This isn't like a guy thing. We're like, let's, oh yeah, you guys want to go pump some iron? Yeah, well, I released a petting zoo into the gym because, yeah, and now I'm going to charge you $100 per session. There's no guys in there. It's just women. It's always just women. Because they don't want to work out. They don't want to work out. They want to go to a petting zoo. They want to jump around on bungees. They want to do the moon boot thing. They don't want to work out. They just want to have a good time. Go to the fucking gym. Go to the fucking gym. For God's sakes. It's
lowering stress and strengthening your core. There's also goats in the room.
Shimo Street says women are dumb. They're not helping their case. Like, if some bitch was like, oh, we're not dumb, and then I show her this, I'll be like, I wonder what she would say. She'd be like, oh, but those goats are cute. Right? That's all I could do. That's all I could do. Because what am I going to do? Explain how that's stupid to her? She won't get it. In her little miniature-sized brain, she will not understand.
What they don't tell you is that the major risk of being in the close proximity of a farm animal is people regularly get peed and pooped on, which has...
That's super funny. Okay. Okay, the goat yoga can stay.
It's led to having some asthma attacks.
Asthma attacks? I mean, if you're fucking allergic to goats, wouldn't you not go? Whatever. That's stupid. I'm sorry for being stupid.
There's also a goat in the room. Not to mention, goats are extremely stubborn and will bite, ram, and climb all over you, leaving bruises and cuts from their hooves. The craze was super popular.
Are you saying the goats or the women? Because women have hooves, don't they? They're demon creatures.
Roughly 10 years ago and has been going strong since then, with multiple ranches being built for the sole purpose of goat yoga. There's also goat
yoga. And then they go to the Starbies afterwards, and they have a drink that's 600 fucking calories. 600, like 3 times the amount of calories they burn doing goat yoga. Okay.
Do you think the instructor's a goat too?
I would be pissed if not.
That would be fucking hilarious if the instructor was also a goat. It's got a little microphone. Bah! And they're like, this goat's really smart. And then I'd be in the corner because I go there on my lunch breaks just because why the fuck not? And then I'd be like, yeah, this is exactly what I expected.
The boss in the class there wasn't a goat with a little headset on.
Knobstock says more than 600. Yeah, I'm making up a number, bro.
We're just doing downward dog and shit with goats in the room. I think we can handle ourselves a bit. Another weird form of yoga is laughter yoga, which hardly involves any yoga at all. It's basically just a string.
If I saw this bitch laughing with her hands on her belly, I'd be thinking a bomb was about to go off.
Of simple breathing exercises.
Hey, she's like, Mwah! I'm like, it's over. Save the goats. The women, leave them.
It's usually done standing and
this is fucking retarded.
Uses a lot of ridiculous hand movements. Most of the hand movements are used as a warm-up before a series of creepy laughing exercises.
Yes. Hi, my name is Vicky.
What a stupid fucking name. You're ugly too. I could lead this. I could lead this really well. And I would be rude as fuck to people. I'd be like, ha, you're fat. Look at your skin. It's too black. I know I would be the only person laughing in that place. But I would be like, you're supposed to laugh. You're supposed to laugh, right? I would be the only one getting joy out of it. And that would be plenty. That's all I would need. I'm going to start a laughter yoga. I'm going to start laughter yoga, right? I'm starting laughter yoga. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. I'm writing it down. Laughter yoga. Okay. I'm doing it. I'm doing it, and I'll probably get sued. Not lying to you. I'll probably be getting sued.
And I have breast cancer.
You guys heard that, right?
Cancer. And I have breast cancer. Very good. Very good. Yay!
Somebody beat me to my own fucking idea. That's what they did. They beat me to my own fucking idea. I would have made fun of her for having breast cancer too. I'd be like, ha, you're going to lose one of your titties. That's super funny. Can I have it? Okay, you beat me. Fair and square. It was this chick right here. She thinks she's like, this is funny for me. I'm going to wear this fucking hairdo from The Incredibles like I make super suits. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to make fun of people for dying from cancer. So, bravo. Bravo. You have bested me, madame. I got to respect it. I do. I really do have to respect that. That's fucking hilarious.
And I have breast cancer. Very good. Very good. Yay!
The supposed benefits include better cardiovascular health and boosting your immune system. It can even be used as a coping mechanism for stress or anxiety.
Put your hands like this, and we're gonna unzip with a sound. Gonna open it up. Take your brains. You see it? And now wash.
This exercise has a very cult-like following. Many who practice it.
It's hypnosis. This is hypnosis. That's what this is. This is hypnosis. This has nothing to do with exercise. What the fuck, TEDx? What is TEDx? TED is supposed to be technologies, engineering, and design. Or something like that. What the fuck? Okay, well, whatever. We're out of time. So, yeah. Whatever. Thanks for coming, guys. Thanks for, I got a couple of donos out of it. I'll take that. You know, I'll take a couple of donos. That's fine. I'm okay. I don't know where everyone was tonight. That's fine. Thanks for coming. I hope you guys have a good night. Don't do any of this shit. Don't let your wives do any of this shit. Strawberry, don't. None of you. Renee's. Whatever. Thanks for coming, guys. I hope you guys have a good night. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. And, yeah. Until then, have a good night. Drink a lot of water. Get a good night's sleep. And take care of yourselves because I care about you too. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Love you. Good night.
I'm an incredible soul, unhinged and enraged like a bulldog's fierce growl. I'm spitting fire, burning through these trees, questioning the world, unraveling conspiracies. Talking about Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster too. Government lies, they're feeding me their goo. I'm diving deep into this rabbit hole, uncovering the truth, setting fire to their control. I got small nipples, but my voice is loud, roaring like thunder in this crazy crowd. They say I'm crazy, but I call it woke, unraveling the madness with every word I spoke.